I'm Hayden, and this is my husband, Aaron. We're on a mission to visit every country in the world. We just made it to Ecuador, our first country in South America. And today, we're going to take you around to all the best spots in the city of Quito.
Good morning from Quito, Ecuador, our first country in South America, and we are so excited to be here.
Not only just South America, but the Southern Hemisphere. We're in a totally different hemisphere than where we normally are, which is kind of weird to say, but kind of also pretty cool.
Pretty cool. So we're going to take you around the city a little bit today, where it's going to be our first day out exploring, and we had a little bit of a late start this morning because we've been waiting for the clouds to go away up on the mountain, because the first thing we want to do this morning is go up in a funicular, a cable car, which is one of the highest cable cars in the world. It goes up to 4,000 meters.
That's insane.
We can see the mountain from here, so we've just been kind of waiting for the clouds to go, and now it's go time. Let's go.
Can I look any more touristy?
Right?
I've got my camera. I've got my backpack. Hey, that's what I am. I'm here for the tourist man.
So we're just calling an Uber here to the Teleférico. And one thing we've learned kind of the hard way already is that you can't really look at the weather here in Quito. It just says rain all the time, no matter what's happening. If it's sunny out and no clouds, doesn't matter. Weather says it's raining. So hopefully it doesn't rain on us today, because it hasn't rained the entire time we've been here, even though every day it says thunderstorms. So it's fun.
We are up here. We are, oh, that's my Uber notification. We are currently 3,100 meters above sea level, which is pretty substantial. That's 9, maybe 10,000 feet.
We're heading to 4.
So we're heading to 4,000 meters, which is about 13,000 feet.
So generally my Spanish isn't great, but it's good enough to get us by. But it was this little old lady who picked us up, and she just started rattling off. Usually if I have some context, I can pick up enough words, but yeah, she went full bore on us. And I was I don't understand.
I can pick up a few things, but I'm not nearly as good as you, so it's always interesting just when I'm like, I have no idea.
Yeah, you're looking at me like, what? All right, we gotta buy tickets, and we're heading up to Teleférico. And now we're going up. It's an 18-minute ride to the top, and again we're gonna hit about 4,000 meters in elevation, so it's gonna be a high one.
Hot one.
It's gonna be a high one.
Oh, high one. I think you said hot one. I was like, it says it's gonna be 6 degrees Celsius up there. It's gonna be anything but hot. Oh, I can take this off.
We already feel the elevation just on a daily basis, but now it's like we're heading up real high. So
yeah,
this is an impressive view. So I think on a good day and a clear day, you can see 1, 2, 3, well, quite a few volcanoes that are supposed to be out here in the distance. One of which is Cotopaxi, which we're going to go to in a couple of weekends. So
6,000 meters almost.
I'm glad we came, even though it's a little bit cloudy and it's hard to just like see the full extent of it, but like this city is huge.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Like, you know, when you're in there, you just feel like a tiny little ant, but like you get up here and it's massive. It just goes on for as far as you can see, basically.
It kind of reminds me of Mexico City, where it's just like no matter what direction you look, it's just endless city.
Yeah, it's cool. Oh my god, I'm winded. This altitude is no joke. Whew. Whew.
So one of the weirdest things about this place is the fact that it's completely overcast right now, and it's actually really cool up here in terms of temperature. But every time that sun peeks out, it feels like you're almost in a tropical destination. You just feel the sun beating down on you, and they say you can even get sunburned with the clouds out here.
That was super cool. Definitely worth the trip up here if you come to Quito. On a clear day, I'm sure the view is absolutely stunning. All right, now we're heading back down and it's time for some food. I am starving.
So we've come back down and we're in a cab now and we're heading to a restaurant called Quinua. It's all vegan, so I can't wait to see what they have on the menu. Gracias.
Adios. Adios. Gracias. Restaurant. It's called Quinua and it's a typical Ecuadorian restaurant. Everything is all vegan. So basically you just get what's available for the day. So we walked in and they gave us 2 soups and some drinks, and I think we're gonna get like a plate of food, and yeah, they just like handed us food and told us to sit down. So I'm just gonna try some soup real quick. It looks like there's actually quinoa in here. Maybe like some fava beans. Oh my god, it's delicious. Super flavorful, really hearty, and just really good. I'm glad we came here. I can't wait to see what's next.
Good soup.
So they offered us 1 empanada and 1 tamale, so we're gonna split it. I'm gonna try the tamale, and then Aaron will show you the empanada. It looks like there's actually quinoa in them, as well as just like some major vegetables. It's really good. Got like a really thick masa texture to it, but it's like quinoa, so it's a little bit different, which is cool.
I'm gonna try the empanada dish, which looks actually kind of similar to the tamale. So there's probably a lot of the same processes that goes in, but I bet it's different flavors and different textures. Oh my god. I don't know what those vegetables are cooked with, but there's just so much flavor coming out of there, and everything has just like just a slight crunchy texture. That is incredible. I can't wait to eat the rest of that.
So my Spanish isn't the greatest, but from what I could gather, everybody that works here is indigenous population. They grow all their own products, they use them all here in-house, and then anything that they make extra in terms of tips and stuff like that goes back to support their own community. So absolutely a cool place to come check it out. Food is incredible. You can't miss this place. Quinua.
A lot of people always worry that you're not going to get an authentic experience because you're vegan, and that place just proved that that is not true at all, because I don't think it gets any more authentic than that. So now we're heading to a church, which if you watch our videos, you know, we get a little sketched out every time we step into a church, just for fear that we might explode into flames. But this one is supposed to be really cool. It's supposed to be like one of the largest neo-gothic structures in South America. So there's supposed to be a cafe with beers in it. So we're gonna have a beer in a church.
I forgot about that.
That's our kind of church. Like if there's beer there, we will come. I mean, oh, look at this church. It's insane.
We pulled up and I was just immediately like, oh no, is that where we're going?
Yeah.
Like just, it's beautiful Gothic architecture. It's the most incredible church I think I've ever seen.
He hasn't been to Europe yet, so keep that in mind. So I don't know all that much about this church outside of it being neo-Gothic, but one fun fact that I did learn is that neo-Gothic architecture is known for its gargoyles. The gargoyles here are all native animals, so you can see there's like anteaters and monkeys and turtles and maybe like iguanas and stuff, so it's kind of like a cool feature that you're not going to see like on any other church building. We walk into this church and immediately they like start some kind of service, and we're just kind of walking through trying not to make noise, and my shoes are going squeak, squeak, squeak. And these people are like trying to worship in this church, and we're like squeaky, 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 squeak all the way by. So we're outside now. We're trying to figure out how to like get up to the top of the just to be able to climb. We found llama gargoyles. Okay, so we paid $2, which was just apparently to get us into the church. And then we came out, and then now it's $3 each to get up, to like walk up. But I don't know, the church was kind of cool. Now we're going up. Literally crawling out of a hatch. Oh my god, we made it. I am sweating profusely. It was quite the climb, but it's very pretty up here, so definitely worth it, I'd say.
I think for me, probably the coolest thing about this is just the juxtaposition of the old and the new. So being able to see like just the towers and the brick and the stone that they're made out of, and then behind them you see the new like skyscrapers and brand new glass buildings, and it's just kind of always neat to see that juxtaposition next to each other. So it's gorgeous though. It's a hell of a climb up here, but definitely well worth the view. Now, it's time for cervezas.
Halfway back down the crazy trek to get up to the top of this church, they have a little cafe and they serve alcohol. So drinking in a church, not something we've ever done before, but that's how you hook us. We're trying a traditional Ecuadorian drink. It's from the Andes. It's called Canelazo, and it's a hot drink. And it's got like cinnamon and cloves, and this one has passion fruit in it and alcohol. I believe it's like a rum, or it's like a sugarcane based drink. Delicious. The passion fruit, the maracuya, is very strong, but you can just kind of feel a little hint of the liquor thicker in there. It's hot, which I'm sweating from climbing the tower, but it's very delicious. I like it. I like that a lot.
The church here has basically its own brewing company. So of course we had to try one of theirs, because why wouldn't you drink the beer from the church in the church? So I got the Imperial Stout, which is nice. It's like got a nice coffee taste to it, a little bit bitter, kind of a little bit strong. And then we also got the Blonde Ale, which is nice and smooth and crisp and really easy to drink. And they actually go really well after the Canelazo that we just drank.
Okay, we are finished with the Basilica, and now it's cerveza time.
Part 2.
It's time to go to a brewing company. It's called Bandido Brewing. We're driving through like the old town right now, and it's the very first UNESCO city that was ever established. And it's beautiful. Like you can just tell like all the ornate, like look at this door. Everything's very well preserved, which is pretty neat.
We're here at Bandido Brewing, and Quito has a really large craft brewing scene, but consistently this place comes up as like the place to go. And we came here for happy hour, which gives you huge pints of beer for really affordable prices. So I got the Rio Negro Stout, which appears very chocolatey. It's probably gonna be incredible. It looks thick. It looks like I might need a knife and fork to drink this.
Oh my god, that's delicious. It was not as chocolatey as I expected it to be, but incredible stout nonetheless. I would absolutely drink more of these.
I got the lightest beer that they have. It's like a blonde ale. Yeah, drinkable. I can drink that.
So usually if you're watching our videos and we get to a brew pub like this, our videos just kind of stop because we have a couple of drinks and then we're like, we're done filming. And we're gonna go ahead and stop here today, but we will see you tomorrow because we're gonna take you to the center of the world, the equator. So we'll catch you there. Welcome from the equator.
We made it to the center of the world at latitude 00000. All the zeros. We did it. We can pretty much step on one side of the hemisphere and the other at the same time.
I've been excited to do this since I was a kid. This was one of those things that I was like, one of these days I'm gonna do it, but I never thought I'd actually go do it. And here we are.
Here we are. It's pretty cool.
Making our dreams realities.
They have an egg trick that basically you're supposed to be able to balance it because it's right on the line. I don't really know. I don't know why.
Because it's on the equator, there's no movement north or south to cause the egg to shift off of its axis. It's supposed to hold like something forces of the earth.
Got it. So we're gonna just try that here and call it a day. Be like, we did it.
Crack that egg.
We saw the equator.
A few moments later.
Snap.
Okay, well that's it. There's not a whole lot to do here outside of just looking at the monument and playing the fun games, but there is a like a whole, they call it like a city here. They've got a bunch of shops and stuff, so it's kind of neat to check out. It's worth the visit. It's only $5 to get in per person, and
yeah,
you know,
I want to take a look at the shops, you know, maybe find a little sticker or something and just kind of walk around for a little bit, but I had a good time. We hope you enjoyed our best things to do in Quito, but if we missed one of your favorites, let us know in the comments down below, because we're here for a couple more weeks, so we might just be able to check it out.
Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.